How many can on a plate? 5?
All right, we're live.
Hello.
Hello.
Mateo,
Hello.
bring us in.
Mateo? What?
Introduce us.
What? DJT? This is episode 18?
Of the
NTX Podcast?
There we go. You got there.
He's on a roll.
It is 18, yeah.
Yeah, we're legal
We are legal.
in all 50 states.
Yeah. One more year and we can drink in Canada. Oh no! Technical difficulties. Sorry.
You don't have a mute button?
I mean, I'm sure we do.
One of the what the shit is going on? Oh my god.
It's the ghost of the Apple TV.
Seriously, I was gonna say one of the casualties of Drunk Night or Drunk Tank was your Apple TV remote.
And the Apple TV.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened to that.
Yeah.
I bet you it's in the trash can.
Yeah, it's true. We probably should have started off with the disclaimer that we will never do anything of that sort until the next time we do it.
Yes.
And apologies for how poorly the end of the episode probably showed up. We didn't listen to it. I haven't listened to it.
I listened to a bit of it.
We did record more footage that we will never air.
Our audience has been asking for it though, because we said we were going to release it.
Oh, no. Did we on the...
Yeah, I was like, all right, we're going to stop, and then we'll record a Drunk Tank that maybe we'll release sometime.
Sometime.
Yeah.
Someday, one day, someday.
If we hit 100 subscribers.
100 subscribers. Yep.
We'll put that one out there.
We'll do that.
But the one that we are going to stick to is 10 comments.
10
I'm putting
comments.
it at the
What was
beginning.
that, Power Hour?
Yeah, Power Hour.
Wasn't there another one that's really obscene? I think that was in Drunk Tank.
Yeah, I think it was something to do with like eating shit. Or
Defecating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was shitting Matt's mouth. Something along
anyway,
those
I think
lines.
that pretty much rests my case.
Yeah, so
That's not what happened.
Yeah. Turns out recording on a Friday has some challenges that we'll have to navigate. But
Except for today.
yeah, so no more Apple TV.
Apple
Yeah.
TV fell victim to angry drunk, frustrated JT. So I, in turn, purchased a nice Chromecast to replace it.
Yep.
You smashed the remote?
Oh
man, it's in
He didn't
pieces.
smash it.
Or,
He just
Stomped on it?
exploded it.
I gripped it in my hand and just shredded it,
Yeah, there are pieces everywhere.
and then
Yeah.
dick flung it. Just
We don't know what happened to the Apple TV, though. That's a mystery.
Well, one thing that I did confirm is that I did not take it. I didn't take it.
I don't
with
know.
me.
What I assume what happened was, at some point, I was like, "Well, I don't have a remote. I don't have any way of actually using this, so I unplugged it and probably tossed it somewhere." Ooh, it doesn't matter.
That'll happen. What do we got here?
Yeah, we are not sponsored tonight by Wild Acre Brewing, Billy Jenkins Bach, and
Funkworks Saison Belgian style ale. Although, do you have a
bottle opener? Nope.
This is the rare appearance of bottles on this
Just
podcast.
treat it like an Apple TV remote, and you should be okay.
Look at this. What brand is this? Just
Mateo
Free.
pulls out a
fair enough.
bottle opener.
I have one here.
Good
I'm not
lord,
gonna
how
open
many
my
bottle
beer
openers have
on
you on
your
your
dick.
person at all times?
Just...
Because I'll start with this Billy Jenkins.
I cannot
Those are
reach.
6.8, by the way, so be
Oh,
careful.
goodness.
They're sours too,
I told you. I told you.
and I'm not happy about it.
I'm sorry.
After the sours that we had last week.
Yeah, whenever we were buying it, he picked it out. And I said, isn't this whatever Saison? Isn't that sour beer? He's like, I don't know. It says whatever.
Well, I went for like 3 or 4, and I would get really close to them, and I don't really look at them besides the packaging and the names. You know, everything a real serious beer drinker should consider.
Yeah.
And I'd get to them, and I'd see the IPA, and I'd just walk away.
That
So
majestic
once I saw something that
fucker.
didn't have IPA, I grabbed it. My bad.
You know, I made a joke many moons ago whenever the whole craft beer thing was first starting out, and I'd had a couple of IPAs. I wasn't a fan of them, and I'd had a sour beer. I was like, all right, the worst possible beer is going to be like a double IPA sour, which is almost what we had last week.
Yeah. that's true.
Did not like. So, Matt,
What's up?
time for an update.
Mateo.
Where,
Mateo.
Yeah, Mateo.
Caught
Where
up.
are you with Game of Thrones?
Completely caught up.
Yeah?
Spoilers
100%.
ahead, by the way.
Yeah, we're going to preface this, and I'm going to put little tags down the bottom of where to skip to if you don't want to catch some Game of Thrones spoilers. But we're going to talk about the last week's episode, what we thought about it, and the memes and all that good stuff.
How did it feel to be part of the whole live event for once?
It's interesting. It's good. Any live event.
Yeah.
Should we talk about how Sunday went?
Sure.
Sunday.
Because we
Why
had kind of had a Game of Thrones day.
It was an ordeal.
It was an ordeal, including the most let down Game of Thrones brunch thing I've ever seen.
Man.
The food was good, but
The
the
food
whole
was good.
Game of Thrones bit was not.
Yeah, I don't really
Fair.
want to shit on them that much. We went to brunch, and there were a few cosplayers.
Yeah.
It was advertised as a Game of Thrones brunch.
Brunch of Thrones, in fact.
We waited a lot longer than we would have liked. And it's
Yeah.
45
I don't
minutes.
know. The food was really good. But whatever. It happens.
All right, so the only thing that really made me mad was that they didn't put any effort into it on their part.
Yeah.
Like, they just, like, whoever, like, the social media place is for that
Establishment.
establishment, it's like
Yeah.
a taco, like, music venue, taco joint. They didn't even change up their normal brunch menu. They just came up with a new names for it.
They renamed. Yeah.
But they gave us the brunch menu so we could see that. That's what pissed me off. It's like, come on, show a little bit of effort. I know you're trying to cash in on a craze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the live jazz band musician did play a rendition of the Game of Thrones opening.
Listen, once that band came out, I dreaded the fuck out of that because in
Yeah.
general, I hate not live music, but live venues like bars
Where they're not the
and
centerpiece.
restaurants. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were, like you said, they're like a jazz band, and I think their main piece was, besides the bass, it was a saxophone, and
Yeah.
they were really good. And then they played the Game of Thrones music, and,
And they had a good audio, like, volume mix.
yes,
Like, nothing that they played was so loud that we couldn't have a conversation.
us having a conversation was the key point. Like we still could talk. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
good. Also, we did have like 12 mimosas at that point because the food was taking forever. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Bottomless mimosas.
so we had brunch, then we went home. I slept for like 3 hours, but then we went and we reconvened at your place.
Mm-hmm.
Went and got some wine,
Went and got some wine.
and then we watched the last episode, and then we watched the last episode, caught up on some memes.
The best memes.
Right in time for the new episode.
Yeah, what made you watch the Red Nose Day, which was the Coldplay Game of Thrones musical,
Yeah.
which was one of Wifey's favorite.
We were very fortunate to, and we had anticipated it, knew it was going to happen, but since we had, with your circumstances, you had HBO, we dodged the servers issues that everybody had.
Yeah, that reminds me, I need to sign back up for that
Oh, yeah?
because I want to make sure that I don't run into that issue this week.
Yeah.
Are we gonna? Well, we've got some plans going on, so I don't know
Yeah.
if we're gonna be available.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'll be working.
Yeah, you will. But it was kind of a shit episode.
You know, people were shitting on it.
Yeah.
A lot of people. You go into the subreddits and seen on Twitter. A lot of people were pretty upset
I tried to tell y'all.
Yeah, he called it though. He called it.
that they were going to be
before,
rough.
That the first one's just gonna be
First episode sucks.
just set up. But they only got 6 this season, so you know it's gonna
Yeah.
be wild.
And I think that's the reason why most people were upset about
Yeah.
it, is because there's such little content left. But it seems like there's so much that they have to get through, right?
Yeah. I mean, at least we did get something out of this. I mean, we got the Greyjoys. Jamie showed up. I thought the Jamie ordeal was going to take a little bit longer, but we're getting right into it. So
Yeah, those were probably What was the one? It was hey Jamie. Or no, Jamie said, "Hey kid, do you need
A push.
Oh yeah,
push?"
do you need push?
And then it was no, but I could use a hand.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
The memes from the first episode are on point. You can tell that everybody is in full season mode already. Like they are ready.
I don't know. There was some good stuff in there. You got to see John riding a dragon.
Yeah.
Like, you knew that was going to happen at some point. It was nice that they came out the gate swinging with it.
So apparently there's a deleted line that is kind of bad. But it was after he wrote it, where I can't remember what he said specifically, but afterwards he said, "It's like it knew where I wanted to go." But they deleted it because, I don't know.
Yeah, I've always wondered, are they steering it or what's going on there?
So only allegedly the Targaryens can ride dragons, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's more about they'll buck anybody else off of them because they supposedly have like dragon's blood or something like that.
Besides, like, when
Let's say a bunch of them rode on there.
she's bailed them out before with them, but ultimately
She was steering.
Targaryens are the only ones that can navigate a dragon.
Yeah. What did he say? You've ruined riding horses.
Yeah,
forever.
Yeah.
That's it. And then he said,
And after that, it would have been. It's
Yeah.
like he knew. I don't know. I kind of like that. At this point, like, everything about Jon's lineage is known. Or should we start calling him by his name, Aegon?
yeah,
Is known. So he's not. A line like that would have been interesting if he rode the dragon before, like, his lineage came out.
yeah, I agree.
I thought the way the two scenes leading up to the reveal to Jon about who he was two of my favorite scenes of the show, because you had Tarly, who gets to meet Daenerys for the first time, and then Daenerys is like, "Oh yeah, about your dad."
Talk about a shitty ass day.
Yeah. Finds out that his dad dies.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, he was a rotten dick.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, at least my brother's still alive. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah. Well, at
Should've
least
made
you won't need that pardon. Yeah.
We don't get any more dick-ons.
Yeah. But hey, I'm gonna need you to go tell your best friend that he's adopted.
Yeah. Well, I think that was part of the reason why he did it.
Yeah.
Was because he was pissed at Daenerys, and so he wanted to kind of sow some seeds of doubt with Jon.
Yeah, and I was surprised that they dropped it that early, but it makes sense because I think there's going to be like that kind of strife between those two that might be more of an issue than the Lannisters, in my opinion.
Agreed.
What do you think's going to happen coming up? You think Winterfell gets fucked up?
Yeah, I think so. I think they have to retreat south.
Yeah, I think they lose Winterfell.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think that Jaime is gonna be tried? Like, they already showed kind of like a trial thing going on. Do you think they're gonna like kill him?
I think he's going to be tried. I think at the end of the day, the biggest advocate and the most telling advocate is going to be Bran.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be just the kind of full circle, in my opinion.
Yeah, you see a lot of people's reaction. They're like, "Yeah, Bran, get him," or like he's got some sort of vindictive, like, anger towards Jaime or something like that. I think he's beyond that now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it strategically, Jaime has nothing to gain by going to them if he is trying to betray them. He's only helping them. So I don't know. I think. I don't know. I have my wannabe theory is that Jaime is going to be the one that kills the Night King, and it solves the Kingslayer bit.
Huh.
Yeah. So we've got that prophecy from the witch. The last part of the prophecy is that Cersei's going to be killed by her brother.
Yeah.
Which means either Jaime or Tyrion.
Maybe Tyrion comes with Wyatt.
I think I think that Jaime is either going to die or is going to be killed.
Yeah.
Arya's going to take his face and then go kill Cersei.
I'm cool with that. I mean, I don't want Jaime to die necessarily. I like him. But
He's got the best story arc in the show.
Yeah.
Because he's like an absolute piece of shit. And then he's going through all of the humbling experiences. And like his character arc is the most retribution you see in the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody likes a comeback story. Tiger Woods.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian?
You got to do it.
You gotta do it.
No.
Seabiscuit. No, I'm excited about it. I'm happy that we're just 2 days away from another episode.
Yeah. We're there. Getting there.
2 days, 1 hour, and 34 minutes.
Yeah, there's a...
It's not counting down, though.
It's not, and that's because I figured out that with the Chromecast I can share my screen.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not a live screen.
Oh, gotcha.
It says the same.
Yeah, it's still 20... We're stuck in
But
current
like,
time.
it should be... Oh, it is kind of working.
Weird.
I just can't scroll too fast.
Somebody is popular. Uh-oh.
So are you.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's me. I thought it was you.
Neat. I did get a Snapchat from wifey.
I thought it was your phone. Sorry.
Kiki fucking up road.
Yeah, get him, Kiki. Anyway.
Yeah. Who dies next episode? Somebody's got to start dying.
I forgot who was number one on the next to die.
Yeah, bring up the... What does Vegas say? Bring up the
Bets.
odds.
Let's see.
Shit. Royce. Probably was Royce.
Who?
Not Royce.
Who's that?
Yeah. Fucking,
Mormont?
No.
Thoros?
No, I know him right. Royce of the Vale.
Oh, Sir Royce. The guy who's reading the...
Yeah.
Reading the,
Old guy.
yeah.
He
There's
ain't popular
gonna
enough.
be a battle at Winterfell.
Well, one of the things that's interesting, too, on that thread, is that... So he was there at the behest of Littlefinger, because Littlefinger has the Robin of the Vale.
Yeah.
Robin Arryn, who came out for the Battle of the Bastards and was there for a season after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Euron's number one.
Euron?
He's the favorite.
To die?
He and Theon are same.
I can see that.
I think Sorry, go ahead.
But why are they still there? Like...
Oh, that's a good point.
They're not, like, pledged to House Stark or anything, are they? Like, they're part of the North, kind of?
I don't. If anything, I think it's more just an obligation to the Tullys, and the extension of the Tullys at this point is Sansa.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know. It makes sense why they'd want to be up there because the realm. Like, why else would they be up? The Battle of the Bastards, I can see them sitting out because that's not really the White Walkers. The White Walkers are going to kill everybody.
Yeah.
So I get you.
Yeah, but they came up there for that, and then Jon leaves, and it was like, why did they stick around? And I guess it was because they didn't trust Littlefinger, or Littlefinger commanded them or something, but Littlefinger's dead.
I think they maybe stayed up there while Littlefinger was up there, because maybe Littlefinger wanted to potentially take over Winterfell.
Yeah, well, he definitely did, but he was trying to do it through Sansa's gender snatch.
I don't know. We'll see.
Ginger snatch?
Gender snatch. I don't think Theon dies next episode. I think, if anything, Theon is their escape route next episode. He's going to show up at White Harbor.
Oh, yeah.
He'll
Take him
be their
south.
bail. I think everything ends at where'd Rhaegar die? The
Trident.
Yeah, I think that's where all of Game of Thrones ends.
That's when it's decided.
Yeah.
Does the Night King attack with his ice dragon, or does he hold that back as an ace of a sleeve?
I think he
Although
attacks with it.
Bran already spoiled that for everybody.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's got another dragon.
Just one right now.
That little kid at the end of the episode.
That fucked us up.
Yeah,
Little Umber.
Yeah, little Umber. Little dead Umber.
Yeah.
That was the best line in the show, though. He's got blue eyes. I've always had blue eyes.
Yeah.
That was good.
It's good to see all those dudes are still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Ed.
That was one of the things that the Blues were like kind of mad about. It was like, how are they out? How did they survive them attacking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
I mean, you could see after the wall collapsed that like the main characters that were at the wall had stepped back far enough.
Well, no, so I kind of disagreed. I was with the Blues there for a bit because you see them on the path, you see them reach away to try to help somebody else, and then the wall falls.
Yeah.
And then it pans out to the whole wall falling.
You see them again. You see them again while the wall collapses.
You don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. You do not.
I don't remember.
The implication that I got was that the section of the wall collapsed and they were right on the safe side, which is why they showed them whenever the wall started collapsing.
So you see them stop. You see them look back. You see the path that was behind them collapse behind them. Then it pans out to the whole wall collapsing.
Well, but it's not the whole wall; it's a section of it that collapses.
Well, yes, but it's still very unclear because if
To
that
me-
little part fell,
Yeah.
the whole wall, you didn't know where they were in that area where it collapsed.
fair enough, but just the way that I saw the way that they shot that, where they were on a section of the wall that wasn't falling and there was a section of the wall that was falling, was the show telling us that they didn't die when it fell.
Maybe. I mean, we also
but
Stannis died off screen, so I wouldn't
true.
put it past them to kill off main characters without.
Giving them a send off. I'll give you that. But their problem, at least the way that I understood it, was, well, how did they get down? Because the stair fell down.
Yeah.
I was like,
Slide.
I mean, Tormund said he climbed that wall like 80 times.
Yeah.
So they could get down.
They didn't directly answer it. They did with the. It's weird that they didn't, because you'd think they would have. Because that's one thing that D&D do pretty well, is they'll answer like with the elephants, where people are asking if there's going to be elephants in the night, and they answered how the Night's Watch got so far down because they rode the horses, but they didn't answer how Eastwatch got that far.
Oh, yeah.
So
Maybe they'll answer it in an upcoming episode.
maybe.
Episode 2, which is titled, do we want to know?
Do they have it? Is it titled?
Yeah.
I can give you the title.
The first one was what?
You see, they
Winterfell?
added 22 minutes to one of the episodes.
Yeah.
Did they?
Episode 3.
Yeah.
It went from 60 minutes to like an hour 22.
We have a dear friend that thinks it's spoilers for learning how long the episodes are.
Yeah.
I love that man. He's wrong.
Yeah.
He's just wrong.
I mean, I guess if the last episode is 8 minutes long, that's kind of a spoiler.
Yeah. When we looked it up at the time, and he was like, "Why would you do that?"
Yeah, why would you tell me that? They do not have
A name
the name yet.
Okay.
So I didn't think it had a name until after.
I didn't think we knew what the opening.
We didn't.
Okay.
No.
And it's Winterfell.
Winterfell,
was the name
yeah.
of it.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew afterwards,
fact.
but yeah,
How long was it? 54 or something?
yeah. This other one's 58, I think.
And then an hour and 20 something.
Yeah.
A couple times.
Then we're gonna have to start getting our naps in.
Do they drop the show on the app like at 8 or is it after?
It's at 8, but it's usually about 8:30 when you can actually get a reliable stream.
Yeah, because everybody is trying to watch it at 8 o'clock.
Well, yeah, I won't be watching it at 8
Yeah.
next week, but
You will if you try to get in at like
It'll be
8:30,
like
you'll be
11.
fine. Oh, at 11, you'll be totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you will. We just got to keep the memes down until after.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I mean, if it's on the Discord, then it's whatever.
We'll just do the Discord channel. You know, that's why I separated them.
Game of spoilers.
Oh well, we'll see.
We will see. Is this the... No. I was going to say, is this the first time that Tyrion and Jaime were together? But no, they were together a lot last season.
Yeah,
They met.
it's the first time Sansa and Tyrion have gotten to see each other. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was good.
She fucking wrecked him.
That was a good line.
Yeah.
Something about this since the first time I've seen you since Joffrey's wedding.
Yeah.
And she said something, and you said it was a pretty horrible affair, and then her response was, "It had its moments."
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I think she's going to make a mistake. Something's going to go on because she's getting a big head. She's getting a lot of praise.
Yep.
It's tough
She's
because
a leader.
I kind of like her. I mean, I do like her. I think she makes a lot of right decisions, but then she also is totally the bitchy Sansa of old sometimes, and it's kind of frustrating.
Super frustrating.
But she is right. Like, I mean, I don't know. She's been right about a lot.
She has. She was right whenever Jon was attacking Winterfell that you didn't have enough people and you needed to do something else. And he was like, nope, got to do it.
Yeah.
And saying that he shouldn't do whatever Ramsay wants her to do. And he didn't listen to that. And that almost got him killed. And it actually probably would have lost him the battle.
Yeah.
If not for her.
Yeah.
Retrospect, Jon is completely right this last episode. Like, there's no way. Like, he got an army, the biggest army the world's ever seen, with 2 dragons. Like, the fact that they have to bend the knee to some queen, shut the fuck up. Like, the Starks have a history of doing that. Like,
yeah. Quite literally. They were one of the first
That's
ones.
why the Starks still exist.
Yeah. And also, he's not exactly bending the knee. He's getting that D wet.
Yeah. Which is why she's pissed off.
Yeah. Probably.
With Aunt.
Yeah, with Auntie. Do you think they're still gonna?
I don't know.
That is one thing I'm curious about. Like,
He knows.
do you old boy that to where, like, you get amnesia?
Because, like, he would never do any of that to his sisters or his aunt or any of that. But now that he finds out he's a Targaryen and, like, they have a history of doing that. But also, I think
it's a hall pass.
I think it's gonna be a non-issue because, wow, just gone. It's gonna be a non-issue because their relationship is gonna be torn apart by the fact that it's his honor and duty and all that stuff that he should be leading, that he should be the Iron Throne.
I don't think he brings it up.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
I don't think he does.
Not until, like, the end. Definitely won't say it next
I
episode.
think there's a schism because maybe Tarly does.
No.
And
Yeah.
Starts telling more people.
I don't know. Yeah.
He's going to be like, oh, did you know Jon is the rightful
Or
heir?
randomly Howland Reed shows up. Because I don't know who else would say something besides
Bran.
Sam. Bran might, but I don't know.
Bran might, and the reason why Bran told Sam is because Bran is the Night King. He's trying to sow discourse. It's like the Russians in American politics.
Psst.
Bran is the Night King.
Up. Yeah, Bran is the Night King.
Yeah.
Bran is both the
so
Night
is
King
Sam
and...
WikiLeaks then?
No, Bran is.
Bran's
You
everything.
can't be both.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're right, you're right.
He's everything.
Yeah. He's the three-eyed raven.
I like how Rowan was like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, everybody. But he keeps saying it like they should know.
Yeah.
I can't be the Lord of Winterfell. I'm the three-eyed raven.
Yeah. I do
Bro.
like how Sam, like, just quickly accepts whatever he says.
He's like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that means, but sounds good.
And then when Sam was explaining to Jon everything that he knew, he's like, I've got a book from like the High Septon, you know, his personal memoirs, and Bran has
whatever
Bran has.
Yeah.
Is
that a great beer? Can you do another one?
Fuck no.
You can't?
Excuse me. Funk no.
Yeah, because it's Funk Works.
Ah, it's gross.
It wasn't bad.
Milk's gone bad.
It's like a milk stout.
Better than IPA.
Yeah. It's better than the IPA.
Fuck you.
You're in the minority here, sir.
You love IPAs?
I don't love IPAs, but I like them better than that trash. You almost put that on D. Almost went out your nose. Let me get one of them Billy Jenkins box.
Trade you for a Funkworks.
You can have them all.
All right. Do we want to conclude our spoilers? Or?
Yeah. Any final things? We're right at 30 minutes, so that's a good time to stop the spoiler work.
Nah. I'm excited.
I just want to say, Mateo, I'm happy you're along for the ride.
Yep.
It's a good place to be. We only got 5 more of these left.
5 more.
And it sounds like the next episodes, if we do get to record Friday, will be our first opportunities to talk about it too. So, since we aren't watching live together anymore.
Oh, that's true. Although we always do the Discord post
3 and 4 I could watch live.
He's working though.
Well, yeah, but we.
Oh yeah. I mean, we can. I just mean.
Yeah, our discussion points.
Yeah.
So, should we do golf course review?
No, nobody wants to listen to that.
That place wasn't bad.
That place sucked dick.
The course was cool. That
place sucked dick.
Cart paths or lack thereof.
Okay.
Lack thereof,
So
for sure.
I don't want to review this golf course because nobody wants to listen to golf, but I do want to go over the story.
The best moment of the whole day.
Was it whenever you deep impacted an ant mound?
Oh, that was a good one.
No, there are a couple of them actually. No, yeah. So there's this little par 3, and we're going down this. So there's a situation. Usually, it's whenever there's pretty high humidity or dampness. Language escapes me. Moist.
When the course is moist.
They call cart path only. What that means is that your cart cannot leave the cart path.
Yeah. You can't drive over to your ball.
Very difficult concept. But it's really annoying because we don't.
Suck.
Yeah, we suck. Anyway, so we're driving around this little cliffside, and we get to this area where it's coned off, and it was a legit landslide. Like
you gotta set up the cart. John's by himself in a cart. And
oh yeah, so
JT's by himself.
JT, I think this guy named John was somewhere else. But JT's driving the cart ahead of us, and these were not the best carts, and we're in the cart behind him, and the cliffside had legit mudslid.
Oh yeah,
because it was bad, and the cones were not very well. They were
positioned.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
There's no instructions on what to do, but it was kind of like in a triangle. So what we believe the gist was that we were supposed to cut across the grass to another track to go up.
That's what y'all thought.
Yeah.
Yes. What you thought was to go through.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So I understood that there was a reason why they were forcing us off the cart path.
Yeah.
But in my head, where the cones were and then where the cones ended, because there were 2 cones and 2 cones.
Yeah.
That was the section you were supposed to avoid.
They had a section blocked off.
And so it's like, okay, so I drive on the grass until I get around the other section of the cone.
Because the cones were on the ends of where the mudslide spilled over onto the path.
No. They should have been. They were not.
Yeah, you're right.
Because where the incident happened, the mud definitely came through that area.
Anyway.
But, so I drive off the cart path and notice that I'm
it's muddy already
in mud. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I start fishtailing. And I remember looking back at you guys because I was like, hey, my ass is sliding around.
So we went behind them and we're fishtailing. And
so I was like, okay, the cones end. So I drive past them and then drive up on the sidewalk, and then keep driving, and then up ahead is where the actual mudslide had taken place.
There's a lot of mud.
But it looked like there was just enough that I could get by.
JT, there was like a 7-inch fucking divot of tire treads. Like, there was no way.
We did stop, and because D was already like, I don't know if we're supposed to go this way. So I was like, hey, are we supposed to go this way? And you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, you guys did not communicate that to me. And so I'm like,
we were busy fishtailing in the mud and the grass.
So I'm like, all right, well, the cones indicate to me that I should be able to safe to travel now. And so I keep driving, and then I notice that like the mud is onto the sidewalk, so I have to hang one of my tires off. And I start driving, and definitely wheels start spinning.
And
I start
we're
sinking
following
in the mud.
very slowly.
This is not like clean mud.
like,
This is like 80%
It was
water
like clay.
mud.
It looked like clay.
Oh yeah, it was bad. And I get in it and realize
Stuck.
that I can't move, and my tires are just spinning.
And D's like, nope, get out of here. So we put that bitch in reverse.
Meanwhile,
There's guys up on the tee box watching our asses. driving
Let's be clear. This is not like just a random isolated part of the course. This is like one of the most populated areas. There are like 5 holes.
And the good thing is they just drove through it, so they know
Yeah.
the
And
wildness. And they're watching us probably like, look at these
JT
morons.
JT was not quite about it.
but yeah, they're gas powered carts, and I'm
Slinging
pedal to
mud.
the metal. Just full bore. Tires spinning. And at one point, I stand up out of the cart and start, like, with my foot still on the gas pedal.
shaking it.
Start, like, holding onto the steering wheel, holding onto the cart, pushing it, and then, like, trying to Flintstones my way out of this. With mud just slinging all over the place. And then it was bad.
No, the best. We're backing up watching this. Like, I hope he gets out. And then we start going down the grass. But we're both watching you. And he gets out. And he's like, oh, he finally gets out. And then starts just yelling more.
For fishtail,
Like, have you ever seen the extreme hill climbs? Like, where you've got, like, those like, 4x4 buggies that are trying to go up, like, real soft gravel? That's what I felt like in my head.
It was like watching my 3-year-old nephew drive up Power Wheels, man. I feel bad, but the second you got stuck, I was like, nope, get out of here.
That's why I was like, well, if he's getting stuck and we get stuck too, then we're fucked.
Yeah.
Because we both
Yeah.
can't get both of us out.
Because the idea was we would get away, and then we go walk up and push your ass out.
No,
you got it out.
You wouldn't have.
We would have.
I doubt that.
It was funny.
In my head, I was like, if these wheels stop turning,
Done.
I'm stuck here, and I'm gonna have to walk.
That
'Cause
was the best part was you.
Tires were spinning the entire time, and you just get out,
Yeah.
stand next to it, and the tires still just.
You stopped moving, the tires were spinning, but you waited like 2-3 seconds before you actually looked down.
And then it starts moving a little bit, and it starts going, and then you sit back down, and then get in the grass, and it's like immediately side to side fishtailing.
We were like, there's no way he's getting through that.
My cart it looked like a fucking redneck, like dirt Bubba truck.
Then when we get back to on the turn, he's like, "Think they're gonna be pissed that his cart's so muddy?" I was like, I think everybody's cart's kind of muddy.
We're not like the most polite golfers, like etiquette wise, but I was really expecting us to get some kind of warning or please have half your money back, don't come back.
Yeah.
At that course, just based off everything, because through that whole ordeal, we accidentally, when we diverted our route to not get stuck, we rolled up on somebody else's tee box.
Which
and
they shouldn't have got pissed, because then
Yes.
driving through there, they should know people are going to come through there
that
like
dude
that.
threw a driver.
I don't know if that was entirely because of us or else he just shanked his shot. Both.
I think it was probably like surprised of seeing you guys drive up, but also I'm sorry, they could see everything that was happening because
Right.
we saw the next group
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they figured it out, and we realized that they're gonna have to drive up past us. Let's let them through before we hit our tee shots. And those guys had to do the same thing that we just did.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
came through before us, so they know the situation.
So they know the
Yeah.
situation. So I know that you felt bad that we drove in front of their shot and golf cart etiquette, whatever, or golf course etiquette. But fuck those guys.
Right.
They should have known.
Oh, I definitely think fuck those guys, especially when I know you don't believe me, but they definitely made an action to jokingly shoot a drive at us.
I didn't say I didn't believe you. I just didn't
And,
see it.
Yeah.
It probably sucked so bad it wouldn't hit us anyway.
Yeah, that's
just
why
like
they
I
threw
couldn't
the drive.
I couldn't drive it at somebody.
Yeah.
An anthill, fuck yeah, but people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the guy that was calling the shots, I mean, you start calling bows.
Right.
Scouting bows.
You're
Yeah.
a flaw guy.
So
You're a flat guy.
our second miracle was
Is that the 18th tee?
yes.
Yeah.
This course, among other things, was littered with anthills, which isn't.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not a problem here in Texas.
You get to hit a lot of
That's
ants.
huge. But this one was like probably 6 inches off the ground.
In front of the tee box.
Yeah, it was like
On the left
side.
left corner. Hey, it didn't go right. My ball did not go right finally.
Mateo skimmed it. You skimmed it probably. I hate to say this term, but ball deep. Like,
Yeah.
it was a whole ball length off the top of it. It was awesome.
Fucked some ants up.
Yeah, it just sculled the ball right off the tee, going 125 miles an hour, or however fast the drive goes.
Yeah.
Just blasted an anthill so hard that we saw like the larvae underneath.
Yeah.
And we noticed because we made the comment earlier that no matter how old we get, we're still going to be boys with sticks just smashing fucking anthills. And we had been fucking with them all day, and you just like hit them, and then a bunch of ants come out.
Right.
In this case, you hit that anthill so hard with so much force that you blew apart their house, and you could see like their children's cribs.
Yeah.
In there.
They're all
Fuck ants.
frantically pulling the larva back in. It was just that was fun.
So you dropped a pretty big rock on one earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And I asked the question, did you kill any ants? And I'm not sure if you did with that, but I am certain
did.
that you killed some ants.
Yeah.
I twin towered that anthill.
Jet fuel can't melt dirt.
Anthills?
Good Lord.
Too soon?
It was almost 20 years ago.
How much do you think that anthill was insured for?
That's your bit.
Do ant insurance adjusters cover acts of man?
I mean,
Like
I
golf
bet
ball?
premiums are bad on golf courses.
Oh yeah, we almost skipped over the part where you almost caused a pile up on 45.
We get to the hole where the highway's next to it. Well, I hope I don't hit any cars. Then I crank my slice right over there.
Yeah, I saw it bounce off off the southbound side, and then jump over the northbound side.
We were waiting for some tire squeals or a broken window noise.
And so you hit that shot, and then you hit a bad shot too, but it wasn't.
Nah, yeah.
I don't think it made it to the road.
And then I hit mine, and it was following a similar trajectory, and I just like squatted down and started listening. I was like, oh god, here we go.
Didn't hit anything though.
All right, so does that golf course share, because next to the driving range they have
Nets, yeah.
nets. Do they have some responsibility to have protecting like nets
On that
there?
area, when the road that's going by is a highway, you would think they would have to.
Not just a highway, an interstate.
Yeah,
like
because
the biggest road you get.
Because normally, like Lake Park or whatever, has a little where you're going 20, which a golf ball's still going to smash your window, but you're not going 75 and then a golf ball hits your windshield.
And you're not
That is
driving
damage.
you're not driving a tanker that you're going to fishtail or jackknife and then cause a pile up.
I wonder what would we have done if the ball's flying, hear a
I would have got
and
the
then
fuck
hear
out of
some
there.
tires squealing and see some shit hitting the fan.
I'm out.
Like get in the golf cart and fishtail out of there.
I don't know. Get stuck in the mud. What do you do? And can you be count? I mean, if you're drunk and you hit a golf ball really bad and cause a pile up, are you like negligent?
I don't know.
Criminally negligent? No, but they can file a claim under your insurance, yeah.
I wasn't driving.
Yeah, I mean, I hit their car.
Well, I
but
was driving.
Under
but
your
my golf ball hit
cars.
their car, but I didn't make them like I didn't.
it follows
They
your
don't have to crash.
It follows your homeowners and renter's insurance. It's your personal liability.
Because I know if they say if you hit like a house near a golf course, you're supposed to pay if they can find you.
Yeah.
If they can find you.
Yeah. I'd be like, give me your PayPal. I'll send you some money.
Venmo.
Hey, did you guys see Lil Dicky put out a new song?
Did he?
It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Is it?
Yeah. So, yeah, well, we can just bring it up.
No.
Just bring it up.
No.
We can just bring
No.
it up.
That's how we get demonetized.
We're not shills.
Demonetized. Well, you're not shills if you're saying something shit.
No.
Okay, you can say no. But it's called Earth.
Earth go hard.
It just popped up actually on my
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
And it's
pretty bad.
there's like 60 celebrities in it, and it's called Earth. Can you guess what the message is?
Earth.
It's not Earth go hard.
celebrities on the Earth.
No, it's
Global warming.
global warming and save the Earth and don't pollute and like look at all these and like all the celebrities. It's animated, and all the celebrities play different animals, and like they're not interesting. They're like, I am a zebra. I am black and white. I don't know what I do.
Is the video shit and the song is okay?
The
or
video
the
is
song
cool. Like the
shit
video
too?
is very well animated. The song is trash. The song is hot trash.
I'll have to
And I'm
listen.
upset. I'm more upset than the time that I found out that I drunkenly bought Little Dicky tickets and then forgot about it until 6 months later.
But it got canceled, so.
And it got canceled and I got my money back. And all that happened without my knowledge.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a personal story.
That's
just
basically
a
the
personal
story,
thing.
yeah.
That's just a personal opinion. It's not you. It's just me. Oh, can you not tickle me like that? It's not you. It's just a personal thing.
It's not me.
That was the first Little Dicky song I ever played for you.
Yeah,
And it was a terrible one to start you off with.
it was.
But after you learned Little Dicky and then you went back and heard it, it makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
And the video for that was awesome.
Yeah.
Props to Little Dicky. He has some funny stuff. He has some good songs. He's got some good raps. That song's trash. And I get the message that he's trying to give out, and I would agree with it, and it's cool, but, bruh.
Look at that photograph.
Look at that photograph.
I could take that photograph.
Why aren't you doing it?
Yeah.
Because I don't have a cool landscape. But I could put a light bulb out here and do it.
Do it.
You could. I will. Going back to that course, it was a pretty course. Like,
Yeah.
I love the hills and all that other stuff. It was just really, really poorly, like, put together. They could have done better.
I'm sorry.
Holes were difficult.
They were hard. There was a lot of, like, blind landings.
Like, yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm hitting at, but all right.
Fucking grip it and rip it.
There
See
was
what happens.
there was one hole where it was blind, and so it's like, well, I think the hole is this way, so I'll aim this way, and I creamed it right where I was fucking aiming. It was probably the best shot of my day, best drive of my day.
Besides that last one.
Yeah. And then we get over the hill, and the pin was like really short and to the right, and ball is right where I wanted to be, but it was nowhere close to the pin because I had no idea where the pin was.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
But now you know where the pin is, so if we ever go back there.
Oh, I'm never going back there. That place sucked. Anyway,
If they could figure out their cart path situation. Like, I thought the whole mudslide area was bad, and then we were going on
well, in
some
those
gravel
bunkers.
areas.
How
Yeah.
many total bunkers were there? Do you guys see?
Like 3 or
That
4.
one, right? Like,
There were, like, 4 or 5, but none of them had sand in them.
Yeah, they weren't.
one
usable.
had sand in them, but it was an ocean.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if they're, like, working on the bunkers, but...
When did you go play Tour 18?
No, I want to go one of those spots with the surfboards.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
look
figure
that
that out.
place up. But if Tour 18 is available next Friday,
I want to get better before I play a good
dude,
golf course.
that place was freaking awesome.
Yeah, but I don't want to skull like 18 balls on,
Why not?
one of those courses.
Four Seasons at Las Colinas has them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go pay.
Yeah. Four.
Oh, here we go. Where to ride golf board.
Why are we talking about golf on the podcast?
Let's go talk golf.
This podcast is going to be
Nobody
about golf.
Nobody cares about golf.
Because there were funny things that happened, like whenever you almost caused a pile up,
Yeah,
and
You got stuck in the mud.
but
Yeah.
that's over.
it's only over because you're saying it's over.
What's next?
This segment's going to be about tennis.
Speaking of golf, Tiger won.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
Oh, by the way, you know why? Remember you were saying it? Wow, this feels really early. Whenever we were eating, it was done. You know why?
Yeah,
was early?
weather.
Yeah. So they started early.
Yeah,
So
they
it
started
was early.
They started early. People who had no chance of actually catching They did like the start on 9, so they moved forward and then came back around.
Okay.
And then they had groups of 3 instead of 2.
Yeah, I thought that was weird because they do the first 2 rounds they do groups of 3, and then the second 2 rounds they do 2. But that, I guess Tiger's tee time, because he was in the final group, was at 9:30, and I guess normally they don't start till 2 in the afternoon or something. But
Trinity Forest.
that's the one that's where the Byron's at.
Oh, the new Byron?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna play there either.
And where the old Byron was.
Old Byron's at Las Colinas.
The club at Los Rios. So that one that's over in Plano. That's near...
that
one
place a shithole.
That one I've always seen on Golf Now, but it's people are like, oh, they're redoing their course, so it sucks.
Yeah, that place gets shit on.
No. Those are the 3...
Where did Blue do it at?
Humble, Texas.
Humble.
Torrey 18.
Torrey 18 has them? Because that's the one that's in Flomo. That's the one that has all the famous golf holes.
Yeah.
That place was awesome.
Oh, Humble, Texas is like damn near down in Houston.
What was he doing down there?
You guys want to go play the Trinity Forest?
Where's
so
that
they
at?
can figure out. It's south on 45.
It's
But not nearly
it's
as
Loop
far
12, but east on
Yeah.
45. Ledbetter, Loop 12.
Let me know when.
It's called Great Trinity Forest Way. It's in a shithole area, but
Yeah, it is. Also, I think whenever that opened up for the Byron and they were talking about it, that the Trinity like Greenbelt is like the largest urban forest in the U.S.
Is it?
Yeah. I remember seeing that somewhere. I'll have to fact check myself, but like basically the entirety of South Dallas, once you get past like Fair Park, it is just one big forest, and it's because it's all like swamp and floodplain, so they can't build anything down there.
Makes sense.
So it's just one big green belt. Yawning already, huh?
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm fucking tired too. We had a big day. We went and played golf, and then we had sushi.
Yeah.
yeah.
That sushi was bomb.
We had some good food.
I wish I had a sushi place like that near me. That was good, affordable, good happy hour, good service. Like that place is solid.
But you didn't,
Yeah, they
well,
took
my
care of
question was how many rolls come on a order for like they were $5, right?
Yeah, it was 6 pieces.
6 pieces come on an order.
Yeah, normally
On a roll.
yeah. on a roll.
Sashimi is 4 and 2.
Well, he had 2, so did you do half?
Sushi is 2, sashimi is 6. Oh, you're talking about dollars.
Like how many rolls are on
So a roll
one
is-
order?
A
Okay.
roll is 6 pieces.
Well,
typically.
Okay.
depends. It could be 8 or 6.
Yeah.
Some of them specialty rolls, the pictures had a fuckload on them.
So yeah. I mean, that just kind of varies. So your sushi is 2.
Mm-hmm.
Sashimi is 4-ish.
Did you get a half
Well,
order then?
sashimi is just like
Yeah. Sliced meat.
sliced meat, and then sushi is like the
Yeah.
little fish things that I got. So those are 2. Sashimi is like 6. Rolls are 6 or 8 depending on which roll. If it's happy hour prices, which what we were at was happy hour, it was going to be 6.
Yeah. I mean, it just kind of varies.
Man, they had Uncommon Ground sushi. You remember that spot back
Yeah.
up in Denton?
Yeah.
They used to have half price sushi on Wednesdays. Me and Goose would go fucking tear that place up for like $25 and then go be worthless for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And then 4 hours later go eat Whataburger because we were hungry.
Yeah.
Whataburger.
Yeah, it's weird. Usually at lunch I will eat 2 rolls. Maybe 3 if I'm hungry.
So that's how many pieces?
12-ish. 12 to 16.
Yeah.
Twice of what that sushi was that I had.
So you got 1 order and you got 3?
Yeah, I got 3.
Okay.
And a
Plus
2
sushi.
pieces sushi.
Yeah.
Which is technically called nigiri.
That's
Yeah,
what those
you're
little
right,
things were.
Yeah, the little fish on it. Underneath it was a bed of rice.
Yeah, and usually sometimes they'll put a little pill or a bead of wasabi. Yeah.
Pill.
That place, did you see the stuff that was on top of it?
I didn't.
Was chili, like fine diced like green chilies or like serranos,
Yeah.
and real wasabi. and
cool.
like a sauce.
Yeah.
So it was really good. The first one I dunked in, and then I tasted it. I was like, that tastes a little different. Then I ate the one, and I was like, oh, that's real wasabi.
Nice.
Real wasabi is really expensive, and most sushi places don't actually use it unless
Yeah.
you go to like $150 plate sushi spot.
Speaking of Mateo, if you haven't seen it, you should watch that Euro Dreams of Sushi on Netflix.
What?
It's about this. Excuse me. Sorry. Old school sushi dude. Where's he been at? He's not out in New York.
No, he's in like Tokyo, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, because he's in. I think if we're thinking of the same thing,
Yeah.
because he's in like a train station, right?
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was in Japan, I thought.
Yeah, you're right. I think his kid opened up one in New York. I
Yeah.
think that's where I'm thinking of.
But his bid is like it's a real modest restaurant. It's like literally like connected to a Subway or something like that. But
Yeah.
it's like the best sushi in the world.
But
Right.
it's just about like how hardcore he is about his sushi, and I mean he makes it all by hand. But I don't know. He has one assistant. I've never felt so bad for a guy in my life. But it's he's making in Japan they have this Japanese omelet, which is basically like a caked egg, where it's really thick egg. But this dude attempted to cook it every day for a year and failed his expectations.
Yeah.
And so like every day for a year, like he never got to progress past the omelet because it
Never met his expectations. I know you don't watch Billions. There's a really funny part in that show where there's a character that is awesome. His name's Wags, and he's like the main character or one of the main characters, like right hand man, and like he's the one who goes and gets shit done, and like like his
grease man.
well his commanding officer type guy. Like he like rallies the troops and all this other stuff, but he's got like a short temper. And he's in like a really, really nice sushi spot, really expensive spot, and like he's having like dinner with like somebody, and there's these two like trust fund like yuppie like Wall Street trader like assholes that are using like a corporate card to pay for the sushi, and like it's really expensive, like $1,000 a head type place. And they're like talking on the phone and like yelling and like downing shots and like being very like disrespectful. That's another thing about sushi is like there's like a culture behind it and the way you're supposed to act when you eat it and like this whole fucking rigmarole. And so he's like getting really fucking mad and he starts screaming at them. He's like, "This guy spent 10 years making fucking egg omelets," and like just the same whole bit.
Oh yeah,
It cracked me up. You should watch that show. It's funny.
I tried.
The best part of the show is the line of "What's the point of having fuck you money if you don't say fuck you?"
I'd watch it if there was more fuck you with my fuck you money moments.
There aren't. They're just.
That's where they went wrong. It's like kind of where Ballers is going right.
Have you watched Ballers?
I've watched like 2 episodes, so I've seen 2 episodes.
You've
of
seen
Ballers.
48 minutes of Ballers.
Yes.
Oh, Ballers
I've watched
is,
every episode.
Ballers is only a half-hour show.
Yeah.
Only
Excuse me, the HBO original series Ballers.
HBO originals. Yeah.
That's a good one though. I like Ballers. It's not anything I'd write home about. It's not anything I'd get on a podcast and talk about. You know what's really fun?
We're on a
Yeah, I was gonna
podcast
say you
talking
are.
about it.
Yeah, but we're not doing a podcast to talk about
Podception.
Ballers. Like
Yes, sir.
we talk about Game of Thrones because it's like a good show with a lot of intricacies. Ballers
Yeah.
is just
It's about football player, right?
yeah.
He's a sports agent.
But
Doesn't he take credit for moving a sports team to Vegas
yeah, he does something like that. I don't remember
in
that.
the show?
Yeah,
Like that's the bit.
yeah.
It's like, anyway, go ahead.
Like everything that happens in that show is a reflection of the past year in sports.
Yeah, it's just like Newsweek or whatever.
yeah, exactly.
But,
Newsroom.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Fuck, I don't remember what we were saying.
Ballers.
Sucks.
It's all right. Oh yeah, it's not something I would. Oh, the Ballers subreddit. is the most depressing place ever because there's like 10 people that post.
Oh no.
But there's a full subreddit that somebody put together because they love that show that much.
Really?
Huh.
It's bad.
Was it Mike Reiner? Because he loves that show.
The HBO original series Ballers. There's a couple of shows that are like that where, they try to put the community together and then it just doesn't come together because that show's not that deep.
Yeah.
The Silicon Valley one is pretty funny, but it's mostly for the memes.
Yeah.
I'll stop watching that show.
Well, it's
I
stopped.
should.
It's on hiatus right now.
Yeah, it's on because of RJ Umberger or whatever his name is.
Erlich Bachman, that guy.
Yeah.
No, he's out of the show. They wrote him out.
Yeah, but that's why they're on
How'd they write him
hiatus because
he was smoking opium in China, and a billionaire gave the guy like $20,000 and said, "How long can you keep him for?" And he was like, "Years." And like that's how he got written out of the show. But that was the previous season, I thought.
Was it?
I think they're falling into the weeds loophole.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Where, problem arises, Nancy fucks her way out of it.
You're welcome for that theorem, by the way.
Was that you?
Yes.
Yeah. But it's the same thing. It's like they are doing well, and then they fuck up, and then they save themselves by a miracle at the end of the season, and the season ends with them like going on to like do the thing, and then it starts the next season, and it's all fucking trash. Like something implodes, and then they have to rebuild throughout the season. They fuck it up at the end.
Yeah.
Richard autism's his way out of it.
Autisms.
Yeah,
So I'm okay with
Asperger's.
that because, or I would be okay with that as long as we had at least one blowjob scene.
Whoa.
No, wait for me to finish.
That's what I said.
With the blowjob, one blowjob conversation, or no, it's a hand job conversation, a season. Where they're arguing how many hand jobs could
Middle out.
Yeah,
And
remember
then you
that?
hot swap dicks.
That's where the middle out came from. Is like how many, or what's the most efficient way to do
But yeah, because they were
to hand job everybody in the room.
Yeah, because they were going to go on stage and do something,
Yeah.
and everything was fucked, and they weren't going to make it.
Yeah.
And so he was like, "Well, you could just go up there and give everybody in the room a hand job." And they're like, "Well, how long would that take?"
Yeah. I don't know.
That's the best 5 minutes in a comedy show of TV ever.
Because that's just the kind of thing where maybe we're weird, but I can see us having that conversation and trying to do the math in real life.
Yeah, they did the math.
Well, I mean,
And then well, it also depends. I mean, it doesn't matter the height of the person.
Yeah.
What matters is the angle of the dick. Yeah. We'll call it theta D. Oh, it was such a good moment. And then meanwhile, everybody that's watching that show is just laughing at these idiots, talking about how many dudes they could jerk off in a minute.
Yeah.
And then Richard has his eureka moment and disappears.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah.
And so the problem with that show is that it can never come to a resolution as long as they want to continue making the show. Because the show stops being interesting whenever it turns into The Social Network.
Yeah, that's true.
Whenever he becomes a billionaire and whenever he becomes Silicon... And maybe it would be interesting. He becomes Gavin Belson. He turns into his own Hulu thing and then becomes his own worst enemy. Maybe that would be interesting. But that's what I want to watch it for.
Maybe it should have just been a miniseries.
Should have been.
Or why does it always just have to be about him? It's called Silicon Valley. It's not called Richard.
Spin it off.
Yeah.
Well, they did that with Ehrlich and Chen Yang or
What?
Yeah.
What's his name? Jen Yang. Jen Yang.
That's probably
Chen Yang.
Chen Yang?
He's right up there with one of my favorite characters.
He's getting the hangover treatment.
Oh yeah.
Where he was really funny, people were talking about him. They
Yeah.
gave you more and more of him. And
Yeah.
I didn't like what he turned into.
Yeah, that's right.
But I liked whenever he was the foreign exchange student who couldn't speak a whole lot of English
Yeah.
in the incubator. He was like, "I eat fish."
I eat fish.
He was like, "Yes, but don't clean the fish and leave the fish. Throw the fish out. He's like, yes, I eat fish.
Yes, but I ate fish. Yeah.
HBO, all right. Power rank the networks, the cable networks.
HBO.
MTV. Oh,
It's not- What?
He said MTV.
So we doing? I don't know what cable is.
Sorry, the cable subscription networks. You got HBO,
So-
Stars, Showtime.
so well, Stars is what, third?
Stars
Cinemax
has
is the
American
lowest.
Gods right now.
Yeah.
You got Encore. Is Encore even exist?
Yeah,
anymore?
Encore.
I don't know what
Those-
Encore is. Is it
exactly.
just movies.
All of them
Does
are just
Cinemax
movies.
have anything besides Skinamax?
Dude, I used to watch the shit out of some Cinemax back in the day.
Some Skinamax.
That's how I learned how to record a VCR.
You're recording
Yeah.
prom?
Yeah. Back before the internet.
Yeah. HBO is like clearly
Without a doubt. And it's
Yeah.
because of all the money that they pumped into their...
Yeah,
Programming.
Showtime second.
Showtime
They got
is a far second now. Like
Shameless.
15
were
years
close.
ago,
Shameless
they
was
were okay.
their only good show on there.
Now, yeah.
Dexter was great at its time.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
Dexter, they had Weeds. I know we don't
Weeds
like
was
Weeds,
good. Well,
but
I liked Weeds until like season 4.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you realize the formula.
But then, yeah, she'd
And they
start whipping her
had-
tits out all the time.
Which I mean isn't a problem,
No.
but it just yeah.
It's a problem when you've seen the same pair of tits. Like,
Says the married guy.
I love my wife's tits. If you listen to this, baby, I love you.
If you make it this far in.
I was just the context / phrasing of your statement was
It was kind of a leading statement. I knew you were going to go there. I kind of pitched that one to you.
okay.
Bobbed it.
But no, I mean, personal life aside, if you are watching entertainment and you have the entire world of tits available to you through various means,
I mean that's it. Like,
seeing the same girl naked again
Yeah,
and
she
again on a
was the only
TV
one
show.
showing her tits in that show.
if I see Emmy Rossum naked every episode, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
She was
Shameless.
Fiona, right?
Shameless.
Yeah, she's a babe.
She's out of that show now.
Oh, spoiler.
It's been 9 seasons.
I haven't seen the newest season.
Oh. She dies.
Oh, dang. Someone had to die in that damn family.
All right, so
How are
do
they-
season 2, like the boyfriend. You've seen some of it, right?
I don't
Okay.
watch that show.
Do you want to watch that show?
No.
There's some
Well,
parts of
Fiona
that
dies
show.
in the end, so
Yeah, she did.
apparently.
She did.
Is that New York right there?
No, that's
Chicago? Pyeongchang?
Humble, Texas.
Pyongyang,
Is it Yang?
Pyeongchang. You guys watch the Grand Tour on?
No.
Not lately. No.
So they went to a city in China that I had never heard of, and it's the second most populated city in the world, or something crazy like that. And
What's the name?
it's like Changchang.
Goodness.
China has like crazy super.
Sorry to all our Chinese viewers.
No,
Bro.
it's literally like Changchang.
They have like super crazy big apartment buildings, like just complex buildings. Have you seen them?
Yeah. Well, and they've got those cities that are just like abandoned because they built them up and nobody actually went.
Yeah.
I see.
It's Chongqing.
Chongqing.
Chongqing. I was pretty close with Changchang.
Most populated city? I got Tokyo as number one.
Bro, why are you trying to fact check me? I'm just saying, like, it's a really big city that I'd never heard of. Get out. Did you know that Austin is the 11th most populated city in the U.S.?
Is it?
Yeah. That one you can check. I know that one's
Is
right.
that
They got more than Dallas?
No.
Dallas is
how
what,
about
like 7
per
or
square mile?
You want to see population density of
Yes,
U.S.
let's
cities?
do population density. Because
It's going to be New York, number 1.
Dang, dude, Tokyo has 37 million. Holy fuck. What's their murder rate?
New York is 27,000 per square mile.
damn.
Number 2 is interesting.
I've never heard of that city before.
Say it.
Fuck you. San Francisco.
Makes sense.
Jersey City, Boston, Mass, Santa Ana, Chicago and Newark, New Jersey are the top 10.
Gross.
Or top whatever that number is.
I think it was like 6.
Go fuck yourself.
Why are you so violent right now?
I don't know. I think I'm tired.
Yeah.
I think
Poor little guy's all tuckered out and grumpy.
I'm a little tuckered out. I need a Whopper Jr. and a soda.
Yeah.
Actually, I am still hungry. Fucking sushi.
The sushi. Told you, 30 minutes on the dot.
It's because it's like, what, raw fish in your stomach acid just cut that shit up real quick. Acidify
It's
it
just
up real
not that
quick.
heavy of food. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's
wanna go
not
there.
as processed, so it doesn't have to. What was that, Italy or something?
looks badass.
It was, fuck, whatever.
I don't know. It's simple ingredients, so your body doesn't have to digest
Simple
it so much.
Simple
That's what I'm
ingredients.
saying. Your stomach acids acidify it real quick, and it's out.
Acidify.
Yeah.
Digest.
No,
Pit of acid.
acidify.
All right, so I heard this one time and it blew my mind. Everything from your mouth to your asshole, everything that's inside there came from outside your body.
Did it though?
Yeah. Like basically from your mouth to your asshole is a tunnel that
Right.
like the world goes through.
Air doesn't come out my butt.
It came inside your mom.
Yes, it does.
It does when not all the air.
Not all the air, but
A
it
lot
does.
of air comes out the mouth
Yeah.
and nose.
Well, some bitches go and do a U-turn in a tunnel.
The bacteria that's in there came from outside, or
Yeah.
you born with it in there?
You're not born with it. It comes in there. And, well, so you get some of it from your mother, right, in the womb, but where'd that come from? Came from outside.
You
Came
know
from in there.
koalas have to eat their parents' poop to get gut flora.
Do they?
They have to suck
Gut
on their
flora.
butthole.
Whoa, do they?
Yes.
All right.
Look
To
that
get
shit up
butt
on the
flora.
internet. Put
Yeah.
it on the TV.
Yeah, I fin it.
Why don't you just look
Fact
it up
check
on
me.
your phone?
You're gonna have that on your search history.
Koala butt
Sucking.
flora.
No. Do butt sucking.
5 gross facts about koalas.
Oh, okay.
Nova.
Y'all
This
ready
is
for a little bit
video.
of koala fun facts?
I need text. Koala butt Pinterest.
Koalas are like really fucked animals. Y'all know that? Like,
They eat eucalyptus.
I'm just gonna drop the info I have while he's
They have
searching
ribs,
shit.
right? That was one of the facts that people thought,
Yeah, they have ribs.
that they didn't have ribs, so you couldn't hug them or they would die.
So eucalyptus is not a very nutritional plant, so they have to eat a fuck ton of it.
Poop.
So they like sleep a lot because they're not malnourished, but they have a very poor taste in diet. Also, they're so stupid they can't recognize eucalyptus leaves. So if you have it on a plate, they'll starve to death versus pulling it off of a branch.
Yeah, they only recognize it in its natural habitat. They
Wow,
can't
really?
problem solve that
Yeah.
it's not.
So if you have a koala pet, it has to have
Off
On
of
a tree?
branch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or you have to force feed that bitch.
But I mean, you're not gonna have a koala pet because
Why not?
koala pets are fucking crazy. Like
Are they?
koala bears are not
They're
cute,
stupid.
cuddly
Yeah,
animals.
they're the worst.
Are they?
They're literally the worst.
Also,
What's
like
that?
90% of them have syphilis.
Oh. Well, so don't fuck it. You'll be all right.
I mean, syphilis is curable, so
Oh,
For
so
now.
you're all right then. For now, they're gonna
I mean,
uncure it.
yeah,
You're
I mean,
gonna have-
that's-
no, you're gonna
that's
have
how
bacterial
HIV
resistant.
happened. So monkeys.
Whoa. You should edit all of this out.
This podcast has gone off the rails. Motherfucker, I was gonna say something.
Yeah, you should probably mark that. I probably want to get rid of that.
Monkey fucking. You know they. I saw because like I always had that as like a fucked up belief, like how it started. Like some dude in Africa fucked a monkey, and that's how AIDS got started. But it was something about like tainted, like somebody ate a monkey that was infected or something like that.
Oh,
That's how it crossed over.
who eats monkeys?
Starving people in Africa.
If you're starving, how are you capable of killing a monkey?
I don't
Monkeys
know.
are metal as fuck.
Not little bitch monkeys.
Yeah, not macaque.
They're like cats.
Macaque is not metal as fuck.
Oh shit. I don't know if we should go play golf before we record a podcast again. I think we're all tired and drunk at this point.
I think it's better than anything we put out last week.
Yeah. Well, we haven't heard last week.
I mean, I made a joke about having sex with a monkey, so...
That's pretty good. Pretty good joke there. Pretty good little joke.
That was a pretty good little joke.
What did he say? Couldn't hear you say it into the mic a little louder.
Nah, they'll have to go slow it down and turn it up and then get their eardrums blown out by my cackle. I was going to say something about fucking koala bears and shit.
Whoa.
The gut flora.
Oh, yeah. Did you look
Oh,
it up?
yeah. So, you know, my pup, Natty, she used to have a lot of digestive issues.
Mm-hmm. She poop in her mouth. Dope her a little bit.
Well, sort of.
Let her lick your bum.
No, so the worst
maybe we
moment,
should
and this is going to gross everybody out, was she woke me up crying. This is when she was a pup, and so she was in her crate at night, and I was like, fuck it. And it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I take her outside, and she literally projectile shits out her ass. Like a stream of shit comes out of her ass to the point that she like turns around and is like, what the fuck is that? And like it starts spraying around. It was bad, and I'm like, oh god, I don't know what to do. And so
You're outside. Let it go.
and then I brought her back inside and then put her back in her crate, and a few minutes later she like had to go again. And I was like, okay, well, it's not going to be that bad. She did it again, and I was like, Jesus, my dog is dying. Anyway, so she has always had problems with like puking and vomiting and shitting and just bad
Really?
stuff.
Is that like a thing with that type of dog? Or?
No. And it wasn't like she got into anything, or I don't know what it was. And
But
so,
she's all right now.
well, she's okay
Relatively.
now. She has to be on prescription food. Prescription food is really fucking expensive, and I always say it's because she's got a little bitch stomach. But Rogue comes along, and I figured that, you know, she eats normal food, she's fine, and I heard about poop transplants, like in humans, like, you know, people who have like Crohn's disease or something like that like they get fecal material from a healthy gut biome put in there, and then all of a sudden all their digestive issues are solved. So I actually thought about taking some of Rogue's shit and shoving it down her mouth.
Oh my god.
Just to do it.
Where the hell did that story?
It was koala butt flora.
Yeah, but oof.
But I didn't.
Did it
I
work?
didn't do it.
Oh, did it work? No.
No, I think she kind of aged out of it.
Look at this guy.
He's over it. He wants to go play WoW and go to sleep.
You just talked about shoving poop in your daughter from one daughter into the other daughter's.
Daughter?
Dog.
Dog.
Dogged
Yeah.
her.
Same thing.
Dogged her.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those fur baby type people. I love my dogs.
That's fair.
They're not my children. They're my dogs.
They're your dogs. Well,
I mean, have we talked about enough shit? I think.
Yeah,
I think this is probably a good spot to end. Dee's about to pass out over there. All right, final thoughts for... Oh, wait. Happy Zombie Jesus weekend, everybody.
yeah.
Not yet. He died
Good Friday.
today.
No, weekend.
So what's Saturday called? Nothing? Just nothing happened?
Yeah. Nothing happened.
Filler
Saturday.
episode.
So he died, and then Saturday nothing happened, and then he rose again on Sunday?
I think that's the story.
And why did they pick this weekend?
There's some
Because
pagan...
back in the day, they didn't know what dates were.
Passover. Was it Passover?
No, there's some pagan celebration that happens on this weekend.
But they didn't have dates back then because it
Yeah, they
changes. Because like his birthday's on December 25th.
Yeah, which is also a pagan celebration.
But his death day is just the second Friday of April or third Friday.
yeah, it's
It's
when
not
we
on a
celebrate
specific
it.
date. Why is that?
Pagans.
So we know his exact day that he died. I mean, was born, but not the day that he died.
Why is Easter
Leap
years. Friday?
Easter's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna tell you you're an idiot off the bat.
Related to Passover.
Oh, this motherfucker's right.
Yes, quite. Fiercely typing.
Click,
I don't know.
click.
Something. Well, happy Zombie Jesus Day, everybody.
It's not Zombie Jesus Day.
I know.
Not yet,
the,
but
the
they
weekend,
might listen to it on Sunday. So
He
Yeah.
died like every other person.
Well, he died like 2,000 years ago.
No, he died 2019 years ago.
No, he was born on that day.
Yeah. How old was he when he died? 33 or something?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
He was
27?
a man with a beard.
he died
I like baby Jesus.
like fucking
So. Like 33 years later.
32.
It was like 1987 years ago or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, and on that note, I'm JT.
Worst episode.
Mateo.
D.
That was a
Sweet
good
Lord.
one.